There comes a moment in life when the unseen hand of God begins to move in ways that are beyond human comprehension. When the divine is preparing to bless you with something greater than you have ever known, the signs will not be written in the sky, nor will they be announced with thunder. Instead, they will whisper to you in the depths of your being, calling you to recognize the shift that is unfolding. The first sign is a deep inner stirring, a knowing without evidence. It is as if your soul is awakening from a long sleep, sensing that something extraordinary is on the horizon. You may not be able to explain it, but within you there is a quiet assurance that a transformation is near. The world around you may look the same, but your perception of it begins to change, and you start feeling an unusual sense of expectation. Then you will notice doors closing. Opportunities you once relied on may suddenly vanish. People who once walked beside you may distance themselves. Do not mistake this for loss. It is a divine redirection. When God is preparing to give you something bigger, He clears the path of everything that no longer serves your destiny. What seems like rejection is in truth protection, for you are being led towards something that aligns with the highest version of yourself. A sense of isolation may come next. You might feel as if you are walking this path alone, misunderstood by those around you. But understand this: solitude is a sacred space where God refines you, where He strips away distractions so that you may hear His voice clearly. In the silence, revelation comes. You begin to see with spiritual eyes, no longer bound by appearances, but guided by faith. There will be trials, tests of endurance and patience. These are not obstacles to deter you, but lessons to prepare you. Before elevation, there is always transformation. You are being shaped, molded, strengthened for what is to come. Trust that every challenge is a step toward your breakthrough, and know that no test is given without the grace to overcome it. Unusual synchronicities will begin to appear. Signs and symbols will align in ways too perfect to be coincidence. A word spoken by a stranger, a dream that stirs your heart, a repeated message appearing in unexpected places. All of these are whispers from the divine, assuring you that you are on the right path. Pay attention, for the universe speaks in a language of signs. A deep peace will settle over you, even in uncertainty, even when nothing in the external world confirms what you feel inside. You will experience a quiet confidence. This peace is the ultimate sign that what is meant for you is already unfolding. It is not based on circumstances, but on an unshakable trust that God is at work. And then, just when you least expect it, the breakthrough will come. It will not come through force, nor through struggle, but as a natural unfolding of what was always meant to be. When you are aligned with divine will, nothing can stand in the way of what is destined for you. There is a divine orchestration that cannot be rushed, a timing that is beyond human understanding. When God is about to bless you with something beyond your imagination, He first prepares you to receive it. He does not place something grand into hands that are not yet ready to hold it. So He begins His work in the quiet places of your heart, shifting your thoughts, breaking your old limitations, and awakening a new consciousness within you. You may find yourself questioning everything you once believed. The old ways of thinking no longer satisfy you. The things you once chased after seem unimportant. A hunger for something more begins to grow within you, and though you may not know exactly what it is, you cannot ignore the pull. This is the divine call to expand, to step beyond the self you have known, for you cannot receive a new reality while holding on to an old identity. Then comes the breaking away. The things that once felt secure begin to crumble. Friendships, habits, environments, even careers may suddenly shift. You may feel as if you are losing everything familiar, but this is not destruction, it is divine reconstruction. God does not take away to leave you empty. He removes so that He may fill you with something greater. He pulls away everything that no longer aligns with your highest good. What was once a comfort zone begins to feel restrictive, and you realize you can no longer stay where you are. This is when fear tries to creep in. The mind, conditioned by years of limitation, will resist change. It will whisper doubts, make you question the path, urge you to turn back to what is familiar. But you cannot go back. Once the divine hand has touched your life, once you have been awakened to a higher reality, the old world loses its power over you. You may try to return, but you will find that you no longer fit. The people around you may not understand. They may call you foolish, tell you that you are making a mistake, but their words will not shake you, because deep inside you know the truth. You are being called to something greater. At first, nothing may seem to be happening. Days, weeks, even months may pass, and you will wonder if you were mistaken. The vision God placed in your heart seems distant, and the evidence of its arrival is nowhere to be found. This is where faith is tested. Will you trust in what you cannot yet see? Will you hold on to the knowing even when everything in the physical world tells you otherwise? Those who surrender in this moment, who give up because they see no movement, miss the blessing that was already forming. But those who persist, who continue to believe, will soon witness the manifestation of what was promised. And then suddenly the first signs will appear. A door that seemed forever closed will open. A connection will be made, an opportunity will come, seemingly out of nowhere. But it was never out of nowhere. It was always there, waiting for you to align with it. The divine does not rush, he prepares. And when the time is right, the shift will happen so effortlessly that you will marvel at how it all came together. You will look back and understand why things happened the way they did. The disappointments, the closed doors, the delays, all of it was leading you to this moment. The struggle was never to break you, it was to shape you. The waiting was never a punishment, it was a refinement. What is truly meant for you will never be withheld, but you must be ready to receive it. And so, when you sense that something big is coming, trust the process. Trust the preparation, trust the divine order that is working on your behalf. The signs will be there, not always in flashing lights, but in the stillness of your heart, in the shifting of your spirit, in the unfolding of events that seem too perfect to be coincidence. God does not plant dreams in your heart without the intention to bring them to life. If you have felt the calling, if you have sensed the shift, if you have seen the signs, then know this: what is coming is far greater than what you are leaving behind. There will be days when your faith is tested, when doubts creep in, when circumstances seem unchanged. But remember, the unseen is always at work before the seen takes form. The moment you desire something in your heart, the universe begins moving to bring it to you. The delay is not denial, it is a divine process ensuring that everything falls into place at the right time. You may notice that your intuition becomes sharper. You feel nudges, whispers, guiding you toward new choices. The same places and conversations that once seemed normal may begin to feel off, as if you no longer belong in them. You will be drawn to new ideas, books, messages, and even people who align with the vision that is unfolding within you. You may start waking up in the middle of the night, feeling an unshakable energy, as if something is being downloaded into your spirit. Pay attention, for these are not accidents. They are divine signals, preparing you for what is to come. There is a shedding that must take place. The old version of you cannot walk into the new reality that God has prepared. The doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs must be released. The way you spoke, the way you thought, the way you carried yourself, if these things no longer align with the higher version of you, they must go. This is why discomfort comes before the blessing. This is why everything seems to be shaken before the breakthrough happens. The shaking is necessary. It is stripping away everything that does not serve your next level. You may feel exhausted, as if something within you is changing on a deep level. You may experience moments of loneliness, even sadness, because transformation is not always comfortable. The people who once fit in your life may start drifting away. The conversations that once interested you may now feel meaningless. Do not resist this process. Embrace it. What is meant for you cannot miss you, and what is leaving you was never meant to stay. The greatest sign that something big is coming is the deep peace that settles within you, even when the circumstances have not changed. This is the moment when you know, not because you see it, but because you feel it. You no longer look outside for validation. You do not ask others if they believe in your vision. You simply know. And this knowing is the evidence that your manifestation is near. It will not come through force. It will not require you to chase or struggle. It will flow to you effortlessly at the appointed time. And when it does, you will realize that it was never about just receiving something external. It was about becoming the person who was ready to hold it. The real blessing was not the thing itself, but the transformation that took place within you. Because once you have become that person, once you have stepped into that awareness, you will never again doubt the power of what is within you. You will never again wonder if God is listening. You will know that He was always there, always guiding, always preparing you for what was already yours. And when you finally step into the blessing, when you receive what was always meant for you, something even greater happens. You no longer see yourself as separate from it. You no longer question if you deserve it. You no longer fear that it will be taken away, because by the time it arrives, you have already become one with it in your mind. It was never outside of you, it was always within, waiting for you to recognize it as yours. The struggle was never about achieving something external. It was about awakening to the truth of who you are. You will notice that your fears have faded. The worries that once consumed you now seem distant, as if they belonged to someone else. The weight that you carried for so long is gone. And in its place is a lightness, a knowing, a quiet certainty that no storm can shake. It is not arrogance, it is alignment. It is not wishful thinking, it is divine authority. You have stepped into the awareness that nothing outside of you has power over your destiny. You are not waiting on circumstances to change, you are the one who changes. And then the circumstances must follow. The people around you will sense it. Some will be drawn to your presence without understanding why. Others may resist, feeling the shift, but not yet ready to step into their own. Do not take this personally. Your journey is not to convince others. It is to become the living proof of what is possible. You are not here to explain how it happened. You are here to embody it. And when they are ready, they too will begin to awaken, inspired by the light that you now carry. At first it may seem so real. You will look at the life unfolding before you, the opportunities aligning, the doors swinging open, and you will remember the days when it all felt impossible. The moments when you almost gave up, the nights you cried out for a sign, the times you questioned if God had forgotten you. All of it will make sense. The waiting was not wasted. The struggles were not in vain. Every lesson, every hardship, every closed door was necessary, because without them you would not have become the person who now stands in this reality. You will see that the delays were not punishments, they were divine protection. The things you once begged for, the things you thought you needed, you will realize they were never meant for you. And you will be grateful that they did not come when you asked, because now you understand. They would have been too small for the person you have become. What God had planned was far greater than what you had envisioned. There is a sacred humility that comes with this awareness. You do not take credit for the unfolding, yet you do not shrink from it either. You walk in it with gratitude, with confidence, with the quiet understanding that you were chosen for this. Not because you were more deserving than others, but because you were willing. Willing to trust when there was no evidence, willing to let go when it felt like loss, willing to believe even when everything in the physical world told you otherwise. And so the cycle continues. Just as you were called, just as you were prepared, just as you were tested, so too will others walk this path. And when they come to you seeking understanding, when they ask how you knew, how you held on, how you made it through, you will smile. Because you will remember what it felt like to be in their shoes, standing on the edge of the unknown, searching for a sign. And you will tell them what you now know to be true, that the signs were always there, that the promise was always theirs, and that the greatest manifestation is not the thing itself. It is the transformation that happens within. There will be more mountains to climb, more seasons of growth, more moments where you are called to expand again. But this time, you will not fear them, you will not resist, because now you know that every ending is a beginning, every loss is a preparation, every challenge is an invitation to step into something greater. The process does not stop, it evolves, and so do you. You are no longer the person who waits in doubt, you are the person who walks in faith. You are no longer asking when the blessing will come, you are living as if it is already here. And that is the final sign, the one that cannot be faked, the one that cannot be rushed. When you no longer chase, when you no longer beg, when you no longer question, when you simply know, then and only then does the manifestation arrive. Not because you forced it, but because you became it. And in that moment, you will understand that you were never waiting on God, He was always waiting on you. And as you step deeper into this new phase, you will encounter even more signs, more synchronicities, that confirm you are exactly where you need to be. The whispers of the universe become louder, and the signs of divine favor appear in ways that leave no room for doubt. It will no longer be a matter of if, but a matter of when. You will find that everything is falling into place so naturally, so effortlessly, that the only explanation is divine timing. Every little action you take, every word you speak, every step you make will feel aligned with your purpose. It will feel as if you're not even trying anymore. Everything flows with ease. The things that once felt like obstacles now feel like opportunities. You will begin to see the world through different eyes, recognizing that the divine is not outside of you, but it moves through you, shaping your experiences, transforming your reality in ways that you could never have imagined. What once appeared as a challenge is now understood as the universe's way of positioning you for the next great thing. This is where the true transformation occurs. As you stand in the fullness of your blessing, you no longer look at yourself as someone who is waiting to receive something. You see yourself as the one who is already living in the manifestation, already walking in the truth of your desires. You become the embodiment of the very thing you sought for so long. You start to realize that the gap between where you were and where you are now was not a time of waiting, but a time of becoming. In this process of becoming, you are also changing the energy around you. People will notice the shift in your vibration, the new aura of peace and confidence that you exude. Your presence will become magnetic. The energy of abundance and possibility that surrounds you will draw in the right opportunities and the right people. You will start attracting experiences that resonate with the highest version of yourself. And with each new experience, your reality will reflect more and more of the life you have been envisioning. But even as you experience this, there will be moments of uncertainty. Even though everything in your life is moving in the right direction, there will be moments where doubt tries to creep in. These are the moments when your faith will be tested. These moments are not meant to break you, they are meant to strengthen you. You will learn to trust the divine process, even when the evidence isn't visible. This is where the unseen becomes more important than the seen. This is where you truly begin to walk by faith and not by sight. What you must remember in these moments of doubt is that your journey is not linear. There are seasons in life where things will feel slower, where progress seems hidden, but this is merely the space where the seeds you've planted are growing beneath the surface. And just as the seed must first break apart and be buried in the soil before it can grow, so too must you go through periods of growth that are not immediately visible to the eye. The quiet moments of uncertainty are the very moments when everything is aligning perfectly behind the scenes. The signs you are receiving, the messages and intuitions, are not random. They are divine confirmations that you are on the right path. As you stay present, as you stay aligned with the vision that has been placed in your heart, you will begin to notice how the universe begins to work in your favor. Opportunities will seem to find you effortlessly. Relationships that support your growth will appear. Things that were once out of reach will become accessible. This is how you know that something big is on its way. And it's not just the external world that is changing, it is you. You are the one who is shifting into alignment with the abundance that is already yours. Even in those moments when you feel that the manifestation is taking longer than you anticipated, trust in the perfection of divine timing. Nothing happens by accident. Nothing happens outside of the divine order. What is meant for you cannot be delayed, and what is not meant for you will be removed. Trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing and you are exactly where you need to be. The only thing required of you is to continue believing, continue trusting, and continue walking as if everything you desire is already yours. The signs of a blessing on the way are not always dramatic or grandiose. Sometimes they are subtle shifts in your consciousness. A thought you've had many times suddenly lands in a new way. A person you've known for years suddenly says something that resonates with you in a deep way. A circumstance you've been waiting for takes an unexpected turn, and suddenly things make sense. These signs are not always big, but they are powerful. They speak to your heart, not your eyes. They remind you that the work you've done, the growth you've experienced, is leading you to exactly where you are meant to be. As you look forward to what is to come, let go of any remaining attachment to how things should unfold. Release the need for control, surrender your plans, your expectations, and allow the divine to guide you. Trust that what is coming will be far greater than anything you could have ever imagined. You have been prepared for this moment, and you are more than ready to receive it. And when it arrives, when you finally witness the manifestation of what you've been waiting for, remember that this is not the end, it is only the beginning of a new chapter. What God has in store for you will continue to expand, continue to unfold, and you will continue to grow into the person who is ready to receive even greater blessings. This is how the divine works, always elevating, always expanding, always creating new levels of possibility. But even before that moment of arrival, you will know deep within you that it is already on its way. You will feel it in the air. You will see the signs, no matter how subtle they may be. And you will know that the blessing is not something coming to you from the outside, but something awakening from within. You have already called it forth. You have already aligned with it. And now it is coming to meet you where you are. This is the power of faith, the power of believing before seeing, the power of knowing that the divine is always working in your favor, always leading you toward your highest good. The signs are not for you to question, they are for you to trust. They are not meant to show you that your dreams will come true, they are meant to remind you that your dreams are already on their way. So when you see the signs, trust them. Trust that they are a confirmation of what is already unfolding. Trust that you are on the right path. Trust that God is always with you, always guiding you, always leading you toward the next step. And trust that when the time is right, what is meant for you will come, effortlessly, perfectly, and in the most divine way imaginable. The only thing you need to do is stay aligned, stay faithful, and continue to walk as if everything you've ever wanted is already yours. In the moments leading up to the manifestation of what you've been desiring, you will begin to feel an undeniable sense of anticipation in the air, as though everything is on the verge of something big. Even when the world around you remains quiet, you will sense that there is a shift occurring, a shift that only those who are aware, those who are attuned to the signs, will feel. This quiet anticipation is the subtle yet profound confirmation that God is working in your life. It is not a time to doubt, but a time to trust and hold steadfast to the vision that has been planted in your heart. During this period of transition, you will also notice that your thoughts and emotions are becoming more elevated. You may experience moments of pure inspiration and clarity. Ideas that once seemed impossible now seem not only possible, but inevitable. This is a sign that you are tapping into a higher frequency of awareness. You are no longer limited by the constraints of the physical world. You are beginning to operate in the realm of divine possibility. You may also feel an overwhelming sense of peace, as though you are at one with the flow of life. The worries and anxieties that once plagued you seem to dissipate. You no longer feel the need to rush or force things to happen. You have released the need to control the outcome because you now trust that it is already on its way. You trust that the universe is bringing you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. In this space of peace, you will begin to see that the manifestation you've been waiting for is not an external event, but an internal one. It is an expansion of consciousness. It is the realization that you are already worthy of everything you desire. You are already aligned with the abundance, the love, the success, the happiness that you seek. What you've been waiting for has always been within you, and now, as you have grown and transformed, it is simply a matter of time before it becomes your physical reality. You will also notice that the world around you is starting to mirror your internal transformation. The people in your life will begin to reflect your new energy. Those who have supported your journey will become even more present and aligned with you. They will offer you the help, encouragement, and opportunities you need to move forward. And those who are not aligned with your new path may begin to fade away, not because of anything you've done, but because they no longer resonate with the person you have become. This is not a time to hold on to what no longer serves you. It is a time to release, to let go of attachments, to make space for the new blessings that are on their way. The old must make room for the new, and this process of release can sometimes be challenging. But understand that the things, people, and situations that no longer align with your highest good are being removed not as a punishment, but as an act of divine love. It is God clearing the path for you, making space for the blessings that are waiting to enter your life. The more you let go, the more you will feel a sense of lightness. The weight of the past, the weight of your doubts, the weight of your fears will begin to lift, and in its place will be a sense of freedom. The freedom to step fully into your purpose, the freedom to embrace the vision of who you are becoming. This is when you will feel the power of your own divine nature more profoundly than ever before. You will realize that you have always been in control of your reality, and now, with this awareness, you can consciously choose the experiences that align with your highest desires. As the manifestation draws nearer, you may also notice that your inner dialogue is shifting. The negative self-talk, the limiting beliefs, the doubts that once held you back are starting to lose their grip on you. You will catch yourself speaking in ways that are more empowering, more positive, more affirming of your worth. You will catch yourself visualizing the life you desire as if it is already here. You will no longer be speaking in terms of I hope, or I wish, or I want. You will begin to speak in terms of I am, I have, I know. This shift in language is powerful because it reflects a shift in your consciousness. You are no longer asking for permission. You are claiming what is rightfully yours. In this place of alignment, you will begin to notice the synchronicities that surround you. They may show up in the form of a song that speaks directly to your situation, a conversation with a stranger that offers the exact insight you need, or a series of seemingly random events that come together in perfect harmony. These synchronicities are God's way of reminding you that you are on the right path. They are signs that you are not alone, that you are being guided every step of the way. And as you notice these synchronicities, you will begin to trust more deeply in the divine plan that is unfolding in your life. The more you trust, the more the universe will confirm your trust with blessings, opportunities, and experiences that reinforce your belief in the unseen. It will become clear that what you once saw as coincidences were never coincidences at all. They were divine interventions guiding you towards the life you've always dreamed of. As you continue to walk this path, you will realize that what you've been waiting for was never a destination but a journey. The manifestation, the blessing, the abundance that you've been seeking, these are not just the end result, they are part of the ongoing process of your growth, your transformation, your becoming. Every step you take along the way brings you closer to the fullest version of yourself, and as you evolve, so does the manifestation. The more you grow, the more you align with your true purpose, the more your desires manifest in ways that feel effortless and natural. This process of growth is ongoing. Just as the seed continues to grow, sprout, and reach for the sun, so too will your life continue to unfold in perfect divine timing. What you experience today is only a glimpse of the infinite possibilities that are ahead of you. The moment you think you've reached your fullest potential, you will find that there is always another level, another opportunity, another manifestation awaiting you. And even as the manifestation arrives, as the blessing pours into your life, it is essential to remember that this is not the end. It is just the beginning of a new chapter, a new season of growth, abundance, and transformation. There will always be more to come. What God has in store for you is infinite. And as you continue to live in alignment with your true self, as you continue to trust in the divine process, you will begin to see that the signs, the synchronicities, the manifestations, they were always leading you to this moment. The moment when you would realize that everything you have been through, everything you have experienced, has been preparing you for this. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and everything that is meant for you is already on its way. You will come to realize that the universe has always been on your side. Every challenge, every obstacle, every difficult moment was not a punishment, but a purposeful step in your evolution. When things did not go as you had planned, it was simply life redirecting you toward a path that was more aligned with your true desires. The disappointment you once felt was merely a misunderstanding. What seemed like a loss was actually an invitation for something greater. In the moment of hardship, you may have wondered why things weren't working out, but as you look back, you will understand that those setbacks were simply preparing you for the divine appointment that awaited you. The truth is, everything in your life has been preparing you for this moment, and you have been more than ready. You may have doubted yourself, questioned your worthiness, or even wondered if the dreams you've been holding on to were too big. But now, as you reflect on the journey, you realize that there was no need to question. All of those signs, all of those moments of divine guidance were meant to show you that your dreams were always meant for you. Now, as you stand on the precipice of this new chapter, it will feel like the universe itself is conspiring to help you succeed. Opportunities will start to present themselves in ways you could never have predicted. They will come from unexpected sources, but they will come. You may even experience moments of synchronicity where things fall into place effortlessly. The right people will enter your life at exactly the right time. The resources you need will appear just when you need them. This is not coincidence, this is divine timing. And as these things unfold, you will feel the truth in your heart that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. In moments of doubt or fear, return to the knowing that you have been led here. You are not alone. The universe is moving in perfect alignment with your desires. Trust that you are being guided every step of the way, even when you cannot see the full picture. The path ahead will become clearer with each step, and in time you will see that everything that has happened up to this point was part of a larger divine plan, a plan that only God could have orchestrated. You will also find that as you embrace this new reality, you begin to step into your true power. The fear, the uncertainty, the limitations that once held you back will fall away. In their place, you will feel a newfound confidence, one that comes not from external validation, but from an inner knowing that you are more than capable of handling everything that comes your way. You will recognize that you are the creator of your own reality. What you have been waiting for, what you have been dreaming of, has always been within you. You were born for this. You were born to receive your blessings. And as you step into this new chapter, you will notice a shift not just in your external world, but in your inner world as well. Your relationship with yourself will deepen. You will begin to love and accept yourself in ways you never thought possible. The parts of you that were once hidden, that you were afraid to show, will now come into the light. You will no longer feel the need to hide or shrink yourself in the presence of others. You will stand tall in the fullness of who you are, embracing every aspect of your being. This love for yourself is not about arrogance or pride. It is about recognizing your inherent worth. It is about understanding that you are always worthy of the blessings that are now coming to you. And as you fully accept this truth, you will find that your life begins to reflect this newfound sense of self-love. You will attract people, experiences, and opportunities that align with the highest version of who you are. This is the law of attraction in its purest form. When you love yourself and know your worth, the universe reflects that back to you. As you continue to align yourself with the truth of who you are, you will also begin to notice that you are no longer seeking validation or approval from others. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself. You simply show up as you are, knowing that you are enough. This inner knowing will free you in ways you never imagined. You will no longer feel the need to chase after things or people to feel complete. You are already complete. You are already whole. In fact, the more you embrace this sense of completeness, the more you will attract everything you've ever wanted. The universe operates in cycles of abundance. The more you align with your true self, the more the universe aligns with you. Opportunities will flow effortlessly into your life. The relationships you desire will blossom. Financial abundance will begin to manifest in ways you never imagined. Your health will improve and your confidence will soar. This is the flow of divine abundance, and once you tap into it, it becomes a constant, unbroken stream in your life. But it is important to remember that this process of manifestation is not about forcing or striving. It is not about controlling or manipulating the universe. It is about surrendering to the flow. It is about trusting that what is meant for you will come at the perfect time. You do not need to chase after it. You do not need to make it happen. All you need to do is align yourself with the truth of who you are, and the universe will respond. The manifestation of your desires is not just about receiving the material things you want. It is also about the internal transformation that happens along the way. You are becoming more and more aligned with your true purpose. And as you step into this alignment, you will find that everything in your life begins to change. Your career, your relationships, your health, and your finances will all shift in ways that reflect the deeper work you've done. The external world is simply a reflection of your internal world. As you evolve internally, so too will your outer reality. And as you continue on this journey, you will realize that the manifestation of your desires is not a destination. It is a continuous process of growth, expansion, and alignment. The moment you think you have arrived, you will discover that there is always another level of evolution awaiting you. This is the beauty of the spiritual journey. There is always more to discover, more to learn, more to become. Each step along the way is a step toward greater self-realization and greater alignment with your divine purpose. And with each step, you will find that the signs you are receiving grow clearer and clearer. The synchronicities become more frequent. The divine guidance becomes more apparent. And you will find that your desires are not far off. They are already in motion, already on their way. You are simply witnessing the unfolding of what has already been set in motion. So as you move forward, trust the signs, trust the process, trust that what you have been waiting for is already on its way. You are aligned with the universe, you are aligned with your highest self, and you are now walking in the fullness of your divine purpose. Every step you take brings you closer to your dreams, closer to your true power, and closer to the manifestation of everything you've ever desired. Trust that it is all unfolding perfectly, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. As you continue to walk the path toward your desires, you will notice that you no longer feel the need to force things to happen. There is a quiet confidence that begins to take root within you. The days of pushing and striving are over. The struggle no longer holds power over you. You have come to realize that the key to receiving your blessings is not in the effort, but in the surrender. You surrender to the flow of life. You surrender to the natural unfolding of your desires. You surrender to divine timing. In this surrender, you find peace. The anxious thoughts that once plagued you begin to dissipate. No longer do you wake up each morning wondering if today is the day everything will fall into place. Instead, you wake up with a sense of calm, knowing that your desires are already on their way. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are witnessing the process of manifestation. You are no longer attached to the outcome, but rather you are enjoying the journey. You begin to understand that the universe operates in perfect order. There is a rhythm, a flow, a divine timing that governs all things. What is meant for you will come to you at the perfect moment. You no longer need to rush. You no longer need to chase after your dreams. The moment you release the need to control the process, everything begins to fall into place. This is when the magic truly happens. When you let go of your expectations, you open yourself up to receiving more than you could have ever imagined. The blessings that you once thought were out of reach are now within your grasp. You will find that opportunities begin to show up in your life in ways that are beyond your wildest dreams. The doors that were once closed begin to open. The people who once seemed distant now draw near. Your financial abundance begins to flow. Your health improves. Your relationships flourish. And your sense of purpose becomes clearer than ever before. But even as you witness this beautiful unfolding, you must continue to hold firm to the knowing that everything is happening for your highest good. There may still be moments of doubt. There may be times when the old fears and insecurities resurface. But these moments are not to be feared. They are simply remnants of the past that are leaving you. As you move toward your higher self, the old versions of you will fall away. The fears, the doubts, the limiting beliefs. They no longer serve you. They are simply the residue of a life that is no longer aligned with your true desire. When these fears arise, do not meet them with resistance. Acknowledge them. Understand that they are simply the mind's way of clinging to the familiar. But know this, you are not the fears. You are not the doubts. You are not the limitations. You are something far greater. You are a divine being capable of creating the life you desire. And as you remember this truth, the fears begin to lose their power. They begin to fade into the background as the light of your true self shines brighter than ever before. As you embrace this truth, you will notice that the signs you are receiving become even more clear. The messages from the universe become more direct, more frequent. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time, having the right conversations with the right people. Opportunities will begin to flow to you effortlessly. You will find that the world around you begins to mirror your inner state of alignment. What you focus on, you attract. What you believe, you create. And as you embrace this new way of being, you will also realize that your dreams are not just about material success. They are about becoming the fullest expression of who you truly are. The blessings that you are receiving are not just about what you can hold in your hands, but about the person you are becoming in the process. You are shedding the layers of fear, doubt, and insecurity. You are revealing the divine being that has always been within you. The desires you once thought were separate from you are now becoming one with you. You will find that the more you step into this truth, the more you begin to align with the abundant flow of the universe. Everything you need is already here, waiting for you to tap into it. The love, the success, the joy, the peace, they are all within you. And as you align with this truth, the external world will begin to reflect it back to you. What once seemed distant or impossible now becomes your reality. The signs will continue to guide you, they will continue to show you the way, and you will know without a shadow of a doubt that the universe is working in your favor. This alignment will also bring with it a deep sense of gratitude. As you witness the unfolding of your desires, you will begin to see the beauty in every moment. You will recognize the divine intelligence behind everything that has happened, everything that is happening, and everything that is yet to come. The ups and downs, the twists and turns were all part of a larger plan. They were all necessary to bring you to this moment, the moment where you are finally ready to receive all that you have been dreaming of. And when you truly understand this, your heart will swell with gratitude. Gratitude for the journey, gratitude for the lessons learned, gratitude for the people who have crossed your path, gratitude for the challenges that shaped you, gratitude for the growth, the transformation, and the miracles that are unfolding in your life. In this state of gratitude, you will find that your life continues to expand in ways that you could never have imagined. You will begin to realize that the manifestation of your desires is not just about what you receive, but about who you become in the process. The journey itself is the gift. It is in the becoming that you find your greatest treasures. And as you continue to grow, you will find that your capacity to receive expands. The more you grow, the more you are able to hold the blessings that the universe has waiting for you. And so, as you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, know that the signs are everywhere. They are guiding you. They are showing you that the time has come for you to receive all that you have been waiting for. You are ready, you are worthy, and the universe is ready to deliver. Keep your heart open, trust the process, let go of the need to control, and watch as your dreams unfold before your very eyes. The universe is calling you to step into the fullness of your power, to embrace the abundance that is your birthright, and to trust that everything is falling into place. And when you look back on this moment, you will see that it was always meant to be. The signs were always there, guiding you, leading you toward the divine manifestation that you are now about to receive. You are on the path of your highest good, and nothing can stop you now. As you continue on this journey, know that you are not alone. Every step you take, every decision you make, is in perfect alignment with the divine plan. The signs are all around you, pointing the way, confirming that what you desire is not just a dream, but a reality in the making. The universe, in all its infinite wisdom, is working in your favor, preparing the perfect circumstances for your highest good. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and most importantly, trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As you open your heart and mind to the abundance that is already yours, you will find that everything you need will be provided. The doors will open, the opportunities will present themselves, and the blessings you've been waiting for will manifest before you. All that you have to do is remain grounded in your faith, keep your eyes open for the signs, and embrace the journey with gratitude and trust. The time has come for you to step fully into your power and receive all that has been promised to you. You are ready to experience the greatness that has always been destined for you. Your desires are already on their way, and as you continue to align with the truth of who you are, nothing will be able to stop the flow of blessings that are about to pour into your life. You are on the verge of something extraordinary. Believe it, trust it, and watch as your life transforms in ways that will leave you in awe. The best is yet to come. Act as if you have already won millions. This isn't just a phrase, a fleeting thought, or wishful thinking. It's the very core of how the universe operates. What you believe, what you deeply feel, is what manifests in your life. It's as simple as that. The mind is a powerful creator, and the way it creates is through the feeling of already having what it desires. Think of the time when you have had a strong, burning desire for something. Maybe you wanted a promotion, a car, or a home. If you truly believed it was already yours, what would you do? How would you walk? How would you carry yourself? Would your thoughts be filled with worry about how to get it, or would they be filled with gratitude for its arrival? When you act as if you already have it, the universe must follow suit. It can't help but give you what you believe you already possess. The idea of acting as if you have already won millions goes beyond just the physical manifestation of wealth. It's a state of mind. It's an embodiment of abundance. When you are fully immersed in the feeling of already having millions, it doesn't matter what the outside world looks like. Your inner world aligns with what you are consciously claiming. Consider for a moment the feeling of relief, peace, and joy that comes from knowing all your needs are already met. No more worrying about bills, no more anxiety over the future. This feeling is not reserved for the future. It's not something you wait for. It's something you create right now. Your emotions are the key. They are the magnetic force that draws in everything you have ever wanted. And when you feel as though you already have everything you desire, you're in the perfect state to receive it. The world, as it appears to you, is only a reflection of your inner world. If you believe that you are always struggling, always searching, always seeking, then that will be the reality you create. However, if you choose to live as though you have already won, as though you are already living in abundance, everything in your world will eventually align with that energy. It's inevitable. The secret is not in waiting for the circumstances to change before you act. The secret is in changing your mindset, your feelings, and your belief system right now. When you can embody the feeling of already having what you desire, you begin to see the results in your life. It's not a future event that's coming your way. It's a present experience that you're calling forth. There is no shortage in the universe, there is only abundance, and the universe reflects back to you what you are internally vibrating. So take a moment each day and feel the joy of already having everything you need. Feel the gratitude for the millions you've already won. Feel the freedom and security that comes with knowing that your success is already yours. Live in that feeling. It's a powerful vibration, one that cannot be denied. You must trust the process. Understand that once you plant that seed in your mind and feel the emotions associated with already having, the universe has no choice but to bring it into your reality. It cannot do otherwise. It is the law of the universe. So, walk through your day as if the millions are already in your bank account. Dress as if you already have the wealth, the power, and the confidence you desire. Speak as if you already know your worth. Your actions should reflect the person you are becoming, not the person you were yesterday. If you walk as if you are already victorious, victory must follow you. This is the power that you hold. This is how you create your world. Your imagination is the tool that shapes your reality, and the emotions you attach to that imagination fuel its manifestation. You are the creator of your life. The universe is simply responding to what you believe and feel. The more you embody the feeling of already having millions, the faster that reality will appear in your physical world. There is no waiting, there is no struggle. The moment you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the belief that you are already victorious, the universe begins to move in your favor. You see, the mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It reacts to the images and feelings that you present to it. This is where the power lies. The reason why people fail to manifest their desires is because they wait for external conditions to change before they act as if they have already won. But the key to unlocking your potential and manifesting your desires is to start acting in alignment with your goal before it even materializes. It's about becoming the person who already has everything, not waiting to become that person when things improve. The moment you decide to adopt this mindset, you are stepping into a new reality. Imagine yourself right now with all the wealth you desire, the luxury you dream of, the freedom you crave. How would you wake up in the morning? How would you approach your day? What would your energy be like? You would walk into your day with the assurance that everything is taken care of. There would be no fear, no anxiety. You would not be second-guessing your decisions, wondering how things are going to work out. You would already know. You would be the person who walks with grace, with confidence, knowing that the universe is already delivering what you have asked for. So take a deep breath and feel that feeling of already having it all. Feel the comfort of financial freedom. Feel the power of knowing that everything you desire is within your grasp, that you can achieve anything because it is already yours in the unseen world. The moment you feel this in your body, you create an energy field that attracts that very thing. You don't have to worry about how it will come, when it will come, or who will help you get there. Just focus on the feeling of already having it. When you act as if you've already won millions, you are stepping into the vibration of success. You are aligning your energy with that of abundance. You are no longer operating from a place of lack or limitation. You are choosing to step beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and into the world of unlimited possibilities. And in that world, you are already a millionaire, a success, a person of power and influence. Your outer world is simply a reflection of what you are embodying within. Think about a time in your life when you felt truly successful. Maybe it was when you achieved something small, or when you first realized that you had a special gift or talent. How did you feel in that moment? Did you feel unstoppable? Did you feel like the world was yours for the taking? That feeling is not reserved for that one moment. That feeling can be yours every single day. You have the ability to recreate that sense of success at any moment. All you have to do is connect to that feeling and hold it with every fiber of your being. Now let's break this down. Acting as if you have already won millions means living in the end result. The key is to feel the emotion of already having it. Don't focus on the lack of what you don't have right now. Focus instead on the abundance that is already here. The moment you start to feel as though your desires are already fulfilled, you activate the law of attraction. The universe begins to work in mysterious ways to bring that reality to life. It's like planting a seed in the fertile ground of your mind, then watering it with your feelings of gratitude, joy, and belief. And soon, that seed will sprout into the reality you have imagined. This isn't just a concept for the wealthy or the lucky. This is a law that works for anyone at any time. It doesn't matter where you are right now, what your current financial situation is, or what challenges you may be facing. The only thing that matters is what you believe is possible for you. When you adopt the mindset that you have already won, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Your potential is limitless, and your current circumstances are only a reflection of past thinking. The moment you begin to shift your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to follow. One of the most powerful things you can do in this process is to silence the voices of doubt. Every time you feel yourself questioning how or when it will happen, remember that you are creating your reality right now. Do not allow past failures or mistakes to shape your future. They are irrelevant. Your past does not define you. What matters is the present moment and the energy you are giving off. You have the power to change your story right now by simply changing your thoughts and feelings. Think about how a successful millionaire would think. They would not waste time worrying about how to make money or whether they are good enough. They would know without a doubt that their success is inevitable. They would feel the freedom of already being successful and would walk with that confidence in every step. And that is exactly the mindset you must adopt. You must stop waiting for external circumstances to change before you believe in your own success. The universe is waiting for you to act as if it has already delivered. And once you do, the floodgates open. Now consider your actions. If you already had millions, would you be afraid to take bold steps? Would you be hesitant to pursue opportunities that align with your desires? No. You would move with confidence, knowing that nothing could stand in your way. You would take risks, make investments, and surround yourself with people who align with your vision. You would operate from a place of certainty, not fear. This is the energy you need to embody. It's the energy of someone who already knows they are destined for greatness. When you live as if your desires are already fulfilled, you begin to attract people, circumstances, and opportunities that align with that belief. The world will mirror back to you the confidence and success you carry within. But there is one more thing to remember. As you begin to embody this new way of being, you must also let go of the need for control. Trust the process. The universe works in its own time, and your job is to be patient and trusting. The moment you release your attachment to the outcome and allow things to unfold naturally, that's when the miracles begin to happen. You don't need to know the how or the when. You just need to know that it is already done. When you live with the understanding that everything you desire is already on its way, you begin to take inspired action. This is the action that is aligned with your highest self. You won't be forcing things to happen. You will be walking with ease, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the reality you've already created in your mind. The true power comes when you combine the feeling of having already won with the inspired action that flows effortlessly from that feeling. You begin to move through life with grace, knowing that everything you need is already coming to you. There is no rush, no struggle, only an unwavering belief that you are already a success. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop doubting your ability to achieve greatness. The truth is, you have already won. You just need to act as if you have. By shifting your energy, your thoughts, and your beliefs, you activate the laws of the universe that are always working in your favor. Once you do this, nothing can stop you from manifesting the life you desire. The universe will respond in kind, bringing you the success, abundance, and freedom you are already living in your mind. You are already the person you are meant to be. It's time to step into that power and live the life that has always been waiting for you. Every desire, every dream, every goal that you've ever had is already yours. Now it's up to you to act like it. The universe is ready to deliver. All you have to do is accept it. You see, this is not just about the thoughts that cross your mind in fleeting moments. It's about how deeply you can embody the reality that you are already successful. It's about making that feeling of abundance, of victory, of knowing that your dreams are already accomplished so ingrained in your being that it becomes natural. You must stop thinking of success as something far in the future, as something that you reach after years of struggle. Success is a feeling, it's a state of mind. And once you realize that, you unlock the door to your limitless potential. When you stop waiting for success and instead act as though it has already arrived, you create an entirely different energy. Imagine waking up every day knowing you are already wealthy. How would that change your thoughts, your attitude, your interactions with others? You would no longer be stressing over small details, second-guessing decisions, or worrying about the future. The act of already possessing the wealth, the life, the success you desire creates a new lens through which you experience the world. You don't see lack anymore. You see opportunity, possibility, and expansion. You no longer are seeking validation from external sources because you already know who you are. You are already the embodiment of success. And that truth resonates throughout every aspect of your life. The shift begins with a simple decision to choose the life you want right now. You have to make the choice to decide that you are already worthy of the life you envision. And that decision must come with unwavering faith and trust. Faith that you are on the right path. Faith that everything you desire is already coming to you. And trust that the universe is orchestrating everything for your highest good. No matter what you see in front of you, no matter how things may appear to the naked eye, trust that everything is working behind the scenes, aligning perfectly for your success. And it is easy to get distracted by what is happening around you. Your current circumstances may not reflect the abundance you desire, but the truth is, they don't matter. Your reality is shaped by your thoughts and feelings. And when you align yourself with the feeling of already having won, you activate the creative forces of the universe. The only way for anything to change is for you to change within. Once you make that internal shift, everything else must follow. The universe can only reflect what you are embodying. So ask yourself, what would you do today if you already had millions? Would you be more confident? Would you take bigger risks? Would you start new projects? The power lies in your willingness to act from that place of certainty, from that place of knowing. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. The perfect moment is right now, and it's already here. By embodying the success you desire, you begin to send out a vibration of abundance, and the universe matches that vibration. Opportunities that you may have never noticed before will start appearing. Doors that were once closed will begin to open, and people who align with your vision will start to enter your life. This is not a coincidence. This is the law of attraction at work. There's no need to struggle. There's no need to worry. The act of living as if you've already won millions is a form of surrender. It's about releasing the fear of lack and stepping into the certainty of abundance. When you stop looking for proof of your success and instead start embodying the feeling of it, you immediately attract more of it into your life. This is not about forcing outcomes. It's about allowing what you've already claimed in your mind and heart to unfold effortlessly in the physical world. The universe is not concerned with time. We often think that we have to wait for the right moment, for the perfect conditions, for everything to be in place before we can claim success. But the truth is, you can have everything you desire in this very moment. Because the moment you decide that it's already yours, it is. You are the creator of your reality, and your power lies in how you choose to see yourself and your world. Once you embrace the idea that success is already yours, you stop chasing it. You stop running after something that already exists. And this is where true power is found. When you realize that what you've been chasing was always within you. Living as if you've already won also means treating yourself with the respect and dignity that you would give someone who has already accomplished their dreams. How would you carry yourself? Would you allow negative self-talk or doubts to creep in? No, you would speak to yourself with love, compassion, and encouragement. You would no longer question your worth or second-guess your abilities. You would trust that everything you need is already within you, and that you are deserving of everything you've ever dreamed of. You must raise your standards and hold yourself to the highest possible vision of who you are. This is how you attract your desires. Not by begging for them, but by knowing that they are already yours. If you truly believed that you were already a success, you would stop making excuses. You would stop procrastinating. You would stop saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." You would take action today. You would show up for your dreams as if they were already in your possession. You would pour your energy into what matters because you would know that every step you take brings you closer to the life you have already claimed. The universe responds to your action, and when you act as if it's already done, your actions are charged with a new level of certainty and power. One of the most profound shifts you can make is letting go of the attachment to the how. You don't need to know the exact steps or the exact process that will lead to your success. All you need to know is that it is already done and that the universe will show you the way. Your job is to stay in alignment with the feeling of success and to trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. When you are not attached to how things are going to happen, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities. You are no longer limiting yourself to the ways you think success should show up. Instead, you allow the universe to surprise you, to show you opportunities and pathways you may have never considered. As you continue to live as though you've already won, you will start to notice small shifts in your environment. Maybe it's a conversation with a stranger that leads to an opportunity. Maybe it's an unexpected check in the mail, or perhaps it's just a feeling of peace and joy that washes over you, knowing that everything is in its right place. These small shifts are signs that the universe is responding to your new energy. And the more you maintain this energy of already having it all, the bigger the manifestations will become. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep in, when the old thought patterns of fear and lack try to return. But in those moments, remind yourself that you are already the person who has everything you desire. Your success is already guaranteed, and nothing in the external world can change that. When you feel fear, replace it with trust. When you feel doubt, replace it with faith. And when you feel unsure, replace it with the knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust that everything is already falling into place. The key to manifesting the life you desire is not in waiting for it to come to you. It's in stepping into the feeling of already having it. The more you embody this feeling, the more your external world will shift to match it. Your reality will reflect your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. And when you truly believe that you are already a millionaire, already a success, and already deserving of all the abundance life has to offer, the universe must deliver. So, act as if you have already won. Live as though your success is inevitable, because it is. You have the power to create the life you desire. It is already yours. All you have to do is claim it. When you embody that feeling of already having everything you need, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, and everything begins to fall into place. The journey is not about waiting. It is about knowing. And once you know that your success is already written in the stars, you begin to live with the certainty of someone who already has everything they've ever dreamed of. The essence of this teaching lies in understanding that the universe works in alignment with your consciousness. If you wish to change your external circumstances, the only place where true transformation begins is within. So when you act as if you have already won millions, you are essentially changing your internal state to one of abundance. And this is where the magic begins. Your external reality, no matter how it may seem at the moment, is just a reflection of the inner world you've been holding on to. This reality can shift in an instant when you decide to see yourself as already having achieved everything you desire. You see, the key is not to seek outside validation or approval. The world is not waiting for you to prove yourself worthy of success. The universe doesn't care about your past mistakes or what you did or didn't do yesterday. The only thing that matters is your belief in the present moment. Right now, in this very instant, you are the person who has achieved your dreams. and everything you need is already within you. Your beliefs create your reality. If you believe that you are already wealthy, already successful, already living the life you desire, the universe has no choice but to mirror that belief. Think about it. How often do you sabotage your own success by waiting for the right time, for the perfect conditions, or for the right person to come along? The truth is, the right time is now. There is no perfect moment to act, because the universe is always in motion, always ready to bring your desires into manifestation. The moment you decide to act as though you've already won, you align with the energy of success, and in doing so, you activate the very forces needed to bring that success into your life. You must let go of the tendency to hold back, to second guess, or to hesitate. Success is not something you wait for, it's something you embody. As you act as though you've already won, you naturally begin to take the necessary steps to create that reality. The action you take from a place of certainty and abundance is far more powerful than the action you take from a place of lack and doubt. When you act as if you are already the person who has everything you desire, the path forward becomes clear, and the universe begins to remove obstacles from your way. It's important to recognize that acting as if you have already won doesn't mean ignoring your current reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to respond to those challenges as someone who is already a success. Challenges and setbacks are part of life, but how you respond to them is what truly matters. If you face difficulties with the mindset of someone who has already overcome them, they lose their power over you. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, you begin to view them as opportunities for growth, learning, and evolution. When you choose to act as if you have already won, you stop waiting for permission. You stop waiting for someone else to give you the green light. You become the one who takes charge of your destiny, who takes inspired action, and who leads with confidence. You don't need validation from others because you have already validated yourself. The power to create your desired reality is in your hands, and once you realize this, you unlock your full potential. Living as though you've already won also involves embracing gratitude in every moment. Gratitude is the key to receiving more. When you are grateful for everything you already have, you open yourself up to receive even more. The more you act from a place of gratitude, the more you align with the energy of abundance. Gratitude is a magnetic force that draws in more of what you desire. So, as you act as if you've already won, practice gratitude for everything in your life, whether it's the small things or the big things. Be grateful for the money you have, for the opportunities you've already been given, for the relationships that nourish you, and for the life you're currently living. As you cultivate gratitude, you raise your vibration, and the universe responds in kind. In the same way, acting as if you have already won also means trusting the process, even when things aren't immediately apparent. Success doesn't always show up in the form that we expect. The universe works in mysterious ways, and it's important to remain open to the many forms that abundance can take. Perhaps the money you desire will come through a new business venture, or maybe it will come through a surprise inheritance. Perhaps it will come in the form of an unexpected job offer or an opportunity you never anticipated. Whatever form it takes, trust that everything is happening for your highest good and that the universe is delivering what you've asked for in the perfect timing. It's also important to understand that your external reality doesn't dictate your worth. Just because things may not look the way you want them to right now, doesn't mean that you aren't worthy of the life you desire. Your worthiness is not determined by what you currently have or by how much money is in your bank account. Your worthiness is inherent, and once you realize that, you stop striving for external validation. You no longer seek approval from others because you know, deep down, that you are already enough. You are already deserving of all the wealth, success, and abundance that life has to offer. As you continue to act as though you've already won, you begin to tap into your inner strength and wisdom. You realize that you are more than capable of handling whatever comes your way. You trust in your abilities, and you trust that you have everything you need to create the life you want. The more you embody this mindset, the more you begin to attract the people, circumstances, and opportunities that align with your vision. You stop chasing after things, and instead you allow them to come to you. The act of living as though you've already won millions is a powerful tool for manifesting your desires. It is not about pretending or forcing something into existence. It is about aligning yourself with the energy of success, abundance, and possibility. Once you embody that energy, the universe has no choice but to match it. The law of attraction is always at work, and when you vibrate at the frequency of abundance, you draw in all that you desire. As you continue to walk this path of acting as if you've already won, remember that it is a journey of self-discovery. You will learn new things about yourself along the way. You will uncover hidden strengths, talents, and abilities that you never knew you had. You will discover a deeper sense of confidence, a stronger belief in yourself, and a greater trust in the universe. Every step you take on this journey brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Every moment spent in the feeling of already having everything you desire brings you closer to your dreams. At the core of this teaching is the understanding that you are not separate from the universe. You are one with it, and everything you desire is already available to you. The universe is abundant, and it is constantly in a state of giving. But it can only give to you when you are in alignment with that abundance. The more you align with the energy of already having everything you desire, the more the universe responds by bringing those desires into your life. So, begin today. Act as though you have already won millions. Feel the excitement, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude that come with that knowing. Step into your power and allow the universe to unfold in the most beautiful way possible. Know that the life you desire is already yours, and the only thing left to do is to live it. You are a magnet for abundance. And when you act as if you have already won, you activate the full force of the universe to bring your desires into fruition. I'm delighted to continue expanding this thought. Acting as if you have already won millions is a decision, a conscious choice to embody the version of yourself who has achieved your goals. When you make this decision, you are planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. A seed that, if nourished with consistent belief and emotion, will grow into the reality of your desires. It's not about waiting for something outside of you to change, but about embracing the power you have within to reshape your reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings create the blueprint for your life. The universe is constantly responding to the signals you send out, and when you act as if you have already won, you are sending out signals of abundance, prosperity, and certainty. Imagine waking up each morning with the knowing that you are already the person you've always dreamed of becoming. You're no longer chasing after success because success is already a part of you. You're no longer hoping for financial freedom because you are already living it. Your actions are no longer fueled by fear, doubt, or scarcity. Instead, they are propelled by confidence, certainty, and a deep sense of inner peace. You see, acting as if you have already won doesn't just affect your thoughts. It affects your entire energy. You begin to walk differently, talk differently, and even think differently. Your actions align with your vision, and the world begins to reflect that back to you. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is the shift it creates in your relationship with time. You no longer feel like you're racing against the clock, hoping that someday, somehow, things will change. You begin to understand that time is a malleable concept, and that the only moment that truly exists is now. Your past does not determine your future, and your future is not something that is going to be given to you at a later date. The future is being created in this very moment. When you act as though you have already won, you bring the future into the present. You stop waiting for things to line up, and you begin to live as if everything you desire is already yours. The reality of abundance, wealth, and success is not something that exists only in the distant future. It exists right now, in the present moment, and the only thing standing in the way of you experiencing it is the belief that it is not yet yours. As you change your thoughts and your feelings, you unlock the door to the abundance that has always been available to you. This is not about pretending or faking it. It's about recognizing the truth. that the wealth and success you desire are already present within you, waiting to be expressed. When you act as if you have already won millions, you are affirming your worthiness. You are telling the universe that you are deserving of everything you desire, and this sends out a powerful vibration that attracts more of the same. Many people spend their lives feeling unworthy or waiting for validation from external sources. They believe that they must prove themselves before they can receive abundance or success. However, the key to receiving is knowing deep in your heart that you are worthy right now. Your worth is not tied to your accomplishments, your bank balance, or the approval of others. Your worth is inherent, and when you recognize that, you free yourself to receive everything that life has to offer. The act of embodying success is also a practice of trust. You trust that the universe will provide, not because of any specific actions you take, but because you have already decided that you are worthy and capable of receiving. Trusting in the process means letting go of control and allowing life to unfold in the way that is most aligned with your highest good. You trust that everything is happening for you, not to you, and that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest potential. As you embody the energy of already having won, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. They are no longer hidden from you because you are now in the perfect vibrational alignment to recognize them. Opportunities that were once overlooked are now glaringly obvious, and you find yourself effortlessly moving toward them. The world opens up in ways that you never imagined because your belief in abundance and success has shifted your perception. You begin to see everything as a potential source of opportunity, and this makes life far more exciting and fulfilling. One of the most powerful shifts that happen when you act as though you have already won is the removal of resistance. Resistance is the force that keeps you stuck in old patterns of thought and behavior. It's the part of you that doubts, second guesses, and fears the unknown. But when you act as if you have already won, you dissolve this resistance. You no longer fight against what is. You simply allow things to flow. You become a magnet for what you desire because you are no longer blocking it with negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. As you let go of resistance, you allow the natural flow of abundance to come into your life. You see, abundance is not something you need to chase. It is something you must allow. And the best way to allow it is by acting as if you already have it. When you act as if you have already won millions, you open the door to receive more. The universe cannot give you something if you are closed off to it, if you are constantly living in a state of lack or limitation. The moment you shift your mindset and begin acting as if you are already abundant, you activate the law of attraction, and the universe starts to send you everything you need to match that vibration. Furthermore, acting as though you have already won means that you no longer live in fear of losing what you don't yet have. Many people hold on to their desires so tightly, afraid that if they let go, they will never get what they want. But the truth is, holding on to your desires with fear only keeps them out of reach. When you act as if you have already won, you are in a state of non-attachment. You no longer obsess over how, when, or where your desires will come from. You simply trust that they are already on their way and that they are already yours. This sense of ease and detachment allows the universe to deliver your desires with speed and grace. By living in this way, you also begin to notice how much your reality shifts to match your new beliefs. The people you meet, the opportunities that arise, and the circumstances in which you find yourself all start to reflect the new, empowered version of yourself. People start to treat you differently because you are treating yourself differently. Your self-worth, confidence, and belief in your own success become evident to everyone around you, and as a result, they begin to mirror that back to you. This is the power of acting as if you have already won millions. It is not about waiting for external circumstances to change, but about changing your internal world so that everything else follows suit. The key to manifesting your desires is in the way you choose to live and think every single day. When you live as if you have already won, you are putting the law of attraction into action. You are no longer waiting for something outside of you to change. Instead, you are changing your inner world and aligning it with the success, abundance, and happiness you desire. The more you embody the energy of already having, the more that energy will begin to flow into your life. The truth is, abundance is not a future event. It is a present state of being. By acting as though you have already won, you are aligning with that abundance and allowing it to manifest in your life. So take a moment right now to think about what it would feel like to already have everything you desire. Feel the emotions, see the success, and embrace the reality of already having 1 million. As you do this, you shift your energy and begin to draw the life you've always dreamed of closer to you. Now is the time to step into that version of yourself. Stop waiting for the world to change. Start living as if it already has. When you act as if you have already won, you are no longer the person who is seeking success. You are the person who is living it. And once you take this step, the universe will rise up to meet you, bringing your desires into reality faster than you can imagine. The power of living as though you have already won lies in your ability to shift from a place of lack to a place of abundance. So often we operate under the belief that success or wealth is something that is earned in the future, something that will come after years of struggle or hard work. But when you embrace the idea that you have already won, you understand that the key to your success lies not in the amount of effort you exert, but in the belief you hold about yourself and your future. It is not about the destination, but the state of being that you embody in every moment. Imagine yourself in a state where you are so certain of your success that you no longer feel the need to chase after it. When you act as though you have already won, you are signaling to the universe that you trust in your ability to manifest everything you desire. This unwavering trust is what allows abundance to flow into your life. Trust, like faith, is a powerful force that can move mountains. When you trust that your desires are already on their way, you free yourself from the need to control the outcome. This trust allows you to stay in alignment with the vibration of what you want, knowing that the universe is already working behind the scenes to bring it to fruition. The most profound shift happens when you stop living in a constant state of fear and start living in a state of certainty. Fear is a powerful emotion, one that can keep you paralyzed and stuck in the same old patterns of thinking and behaving. But when you act as if you've already won, you no longer have room for fear. You are no longer concerned with what might go wrong or whether you're good enough. You no longer worry about the future or feel anxious about what's next. Instead, you trust in the process and embrace the feeling of already having what you desire. This shift in mindset will change everything. One of the key aspects of acting as though you have already won is living in alignment with your vision. Your vision is the mental image of the life you wish to create, and the clearer and more detailed that image is, the more power you give it. To live as though you've already won, you must visualize your success in vivid detail. Feel the emotions of what it will be like when your dreams have already come true. See yourself waking up in your ideal home, driving your dream car, and living the life you've always wanted. This visualization is not just a passing thought. It is a powerful tool that shapes your reality. When you focus on this vision with the certainty that it is already yours, you are planting the seeds of manifestation. As you continue to hold this vision, you will notice subtle changes in your actions, your thoughts, and your environment. You will begin to make decisions from a place of confidence and clarity rather than fear or doubt. You will naturally begin to gravitate toward the opportunities and people who align with your vision. Your confidence will radiate outward, and those around you will begin to see you as the person you are becoming, not the person you once were. In essence, you are transforming from the inside out. This transformation happens because you are operating from a place of power. When you act as if you have already won, you step into your personal power. You recognize that you are the creator of your reality and that you have the ability to manifest whatever you desire. This is not a matter of chance or luck. It is a matter of divine law and personal alignment. You are the one who determines your future, not external circumstances. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions are what shape the world around you. And when you align them with the energy of already having what you want, you activate the law of attraction, which brings your desires into physical form. As you continue to live in alignment with your vision, you begin to experience a sense of peace and joy that comes from knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. This feeling of inner peace is a powerful indicator that you are in perfect alignment with your higher self. When you are in alignment with your true nature, you operate from a place of love, gratitude, and abundance. You no longer feel the need to struggle or force things to happen. Instead, you allow things to unfold naturally, knowing that the universe is always working in your favor. The process of acting as if you've already won is also an exercise in detachment. It is not about holding on tightly to your desires, but about trusting that everything you need is already on its way to you. Detachment is the freedom to let go of the need for control and to trust the process. When you are detached from the outcome, you create space for miracles to occur. You allow the universe to work in ways that you may not be able to see or understand. And in that space, the most extraordinary things happen. Opportunities that you never imagined begin to show up, and the people you need to help you along your journey appear as if by magic. Detachment also means that you are not attached to any specific form of success. You understand that success can take many different forms and that it doesn't always look the way you expect it to. By letting go of rigid expectations, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. When you act as if you've already won, you are saying that you are open to receiving success in whatever form it comes. You trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you, and you are willing to embrace it when it arrives. One of the most powerful aspects of acting as if you've already won is the shift in your energy. Your energy is your vibration, and it is the frequency at which you are operating. When you are in alignment with your desires, your energy is magnetic, and you begin to attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with your vision. Your energy becomes a reflection of the abundance and success you have already created in your mind, and the world begins to mirror that back to you. People who are aligned with your energy will be drawn to you, and the right opportunities will present themselves effortlessly. It is this magnetic energy that brings everything you desire into your life. By embodying the feeling of already having won, you are shifting your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. When you focus on what you already have rather than what you don't have, you shift your vibration to match the frequency of abundance. Gratitude is a key component of this process. By being grateful for everything in your life, you send out a signal to the universe that you are open to receiving more. Gratitude is a powerful tool that helps to amplify your desires and brings them into physical form more quickly. When you practice gratitude daily, you begin to see the abundance that already exists in your life. You realize that you already have everything you need to be successful and happy. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more you attract things to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present. And this shift in focus is what brings more abundance into your life. Acting as if you've already won also means recognizing that there are no limits to what you can achieve. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. When you remove those limits and embrace the idea that anything is possible, you unlock your true potential. You are no longer held back by fear, doubt, or limiting beliefs. You realize that you are capable of achieving greatness, and you begin to take the necessary steps to make that greatness a reality. Your confidence grows, and you begin to see just how powerful you truly are. The power of acting as if you've already won is that it aligns you with your highest self. You begin to operate from a place of love, abundance, and confidence. You stop waiting for the world to change and start creating the world you desire. As you live in this state of alignment, the universe begins to reflect your new beliefs, and the life you've always dreamed of becomes your reality. When you live as though you've already won, you begin to recognize that the power to create is within you, and you stop waiting for permission from the world. You no longer look for external validation or signs of success to prove your worth. You know that the most important validation comes from within, from the unshakable belief in your own potential. This inner knowing is the key to your transformation. And as you trust in your own power, the world will begin to mirror your confidence and belief in yourself. This process of acting as if you've already won isn't just about achieving material wealth or success. It's about embodying the qualities of the person who has already achieved their goals. You are no longer chasing after success because you are already living it. This shift in mindset affects every area of your life, not just your finances. It influences the way you interact with others, the way you take care of your health, the way you pursue your passions, and the way you show up in the world. When you live from this place of certainty and abundance, everything you touch is transformed. The key to manifesting your desires is the way you perceive your own worth. If you believe that you are worthy of success, then success will naturally follow. But if you continue to view yourself as lacking or unworthy, then the manifestation of your desires will be delayed. The universe can only reflect back to you what you believe about yourself. This is why it is so important to hold the vision of yourself as already having won, because when you do, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are telling the universe that you are not waiting for permission to succeed, you are claiming it as your birthright. As you embody the mindset of a winner, you also begin to embody the characteristics of a person who knows how to navigate the ups and downs of life. A person who has already won understands that challenges and obstacles are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth. You begin to see every setback as a chance to learn, adapt, and become even stronger. The mindset of abundance allows you to take risks and make bold decisions without the fear of failure holding you back. You understand that every mistake is part of the journey, and that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. When you act as if you have already won, you are also stepping into the flow of divine timing. You are no longer rushing or forcing things to happen. Instead, you trust that everything will come to you at the perfect time, and you remain patient as you continue to embody the energy of already having what you desire. Trusting in divine timing means releasing the need to control the outcome and allowing the universe to deliver your desires in the most perfect way possible. You let go of resistance and allow yourself to flow with the current of life, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This alignment with divine timing requires a deep sense of patience and faith. It is easy to get caught up in the desire for instant results, but true success comes when you trust the process and allow things to unfold in their own time. When you act as if you have already won, you stop measuring your progress by external milestones and begin to measure it by the way you feel. Your internal state becomes the barometer for your success. And as you continue to feel abundant, successful, and at peace, you know that everything is unfolding as it should. By adopting the mindset of already having won, you are also shifting your relationship with time. You no longer view time as something you are running out of. Instead, you recognize that time is an infinite resource and you have all the time you need to manifest your desires. This shift allows you to operate with a sense of ease and grace rather than stress and urgency. When you are not attached to a specific timeline, you create space for miracles to occur and for your desires to come to you in ways that are beyond your imagination. The power of acting as if you have already won also lies in your ability to influence the energy around you. Your energy is contagious, and when you step into your power and act with confidence, others around you begin to mirror that energy. People will begin to see you as someone who has already achieved their goals, and they will be drawn to you for support, collaboration, or guidance. This magnetic energy attracts like-minded individuals who share your vision and who are ready to help you along your journey. Your success becomes a beacon that inspires others to rise up and claim their own victories. But the power of acting as though you've already won is not just about attracting material success. It is also about the internal transformation that occurs when you live from this mindset. As you embrace the energy of already having everything you desire, you begin to experience a profound sense of inner peace. You stop feeling anxious about the future and begin to experience the joy of living in the present moment. You become less attached to the outcome of your desires and more focused on enjoying the process of becoming the person who has already achieved their goals. This inner peace is the result of surrendering to the flow of life. When you act as if you've already won, you let go of the need to control every detail. You stop worrying about how things will unfold and trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. This trust allows you to experience greater joy and contentment because you are no longer waiting for external circumstances to change in order for you to be happy. Your happiness comes from within, and it is a direct result of the way you choose to perceive your life. As you continue to live as if you've already won, you begin to attract more and more reasons to celebrate. The universe responds to your energy and reflects back to you the abundance you are already embodying. Opportunities for success and fulfillment begin to appear effortlessly, and you are able to receive them with open arms. You start to notice that everything you need is already available to you, and you no longer feel the need to strive or struggle. Your life becomes a reflection of the abundance you hold within, and as you continue to embody this energy, the universe responds with even greater blessings. Acting as if you've already won is not just about visualizing success. It is about becoming the person who is worthy of success. It is about embodying the confidence, peace, and abundance that you wish to see in your life. When you live as though you have already won, you align yourself with the highest version of yourself, and from that place all things are possible. Success is not something you are waiting for. It is something you are living right now. When you embody this energy, you unlock the doors to limitless potential and infinite possibilities. Living as though you've already won brings with it the deep awareness that your power is not dependent on external circumstances. In fact, it is not dependent on time, nor does it rely on the approval or recognition of others. You begin to understand that the external world is simply a reflection of the beliefs you hold within you. As you embrace this understanding, you start to shift from a place of waiting to a place of acting. Acting as if you have already won means stepping into the life you desire with absolute confidence and faith in your own abilities. When you act from this place of certainty, you no longer feel the need to prove yourself or compete with others. You understand that your worth is inherent and not tied to what you have or don't have. This realization brings you peace, for you no longer tie your self-esteem to external markers of success. Instead, you focus on the way you feel and how you show up in every moment. It is not about having everything figured out or knowing every step of the journey. It is about trusting that as you act in alignment with your true self, everything you need will unfold effortlessly. By acting as if you've already won, you are also signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. You are not living in a state of lack or limitation, but in a state of abundance. You stop worrying about when, where, or how things will manifest. Instead, you remain focused on the feeling of already having what you desire. You experience a shift in your energy, a shift from lack to abundance, from scarcity to unlimited potential. This shift is the catalyst for all that you want to create in your life. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to see life not as something that happens to you, but as something that responds to you. The universe mirrors back the energy you put out, and when you radiate confidence, certainty, and abundance, it can do nothing but respond in kind. You begin to notice how opportunities, people, and resources seem to align with your desires effortlessly. It becomes clear that you are not separate from your dreams, but one with them. The more you act as if you've already won, the more the universe aligns with your energy, creating the perfect conditions for your dreams to manifest. In this space, there is no room for doubt or fear. Acting as if you have already won means that you let go of the small, limiting thoughts that tell you that you are not good enough, not capable enough, or that success is only reserved for others. You recognize that these are merely illusions, beliefs that no longer serve you. The truth is that you are powerful beyond measure, and your desires are simply a reflection of what is already within you. There is nothing you need to prove. Your success is not contingent upon what others think of you, and it is not limited by any external circumstances. You are already living the life of your dreams. You are simply aligning with the truth of who you are. When you live with the certainty of having already won, you take inspired action, and you do so with joy and enthusiasm. You no longer dread the work or the process. Instead, You feel a deep sense of excitement, knowing that everything you are doing is bringing you closer to your vision. You act from a place of passion and purpose, fully engaged in every moment. This energy is contagious and attracts the right opportunities, the right people, and the right circumstances into your life. In acting as if you have already won, you embrace every step of the journey, knowing that each moment is a part of the greater process of creation. You no longer rush through life, trying to get to the next destination. Instead, you savor each moment, trusting that every experience is adding to the richness of your life. You understand that the journey is just as important as the destination, for it is through the journey that you learn, grow, and evolve. Living as though you have already won also means releasing any attachment to specific outcomes. You stop focusing solely on the end result and start embracing the process of creation. When you let go of the need for things to look a certain way, you open yourself up to even greater possibilities. You stop boxing yourself in with rigid expectations and instead trust that the universe has a plan for you that is greater than anything you could ever imagine. The more you release control, the more you allow the universe to deliver your desires in the most perfect and unexpected ways. It is important to remember that the mind does not always understand the timing of the universe. Your human mind may try to rush things, but the divine timing of your life cannot be forced. Acting as if you have already won means that you stop looking at time as your enemy. You trust that everything is happening at the right moment, even if that moment has not yet arrived. This trust gives you peace because you know that every step you take, every choice you make, is a step closer to your manifestation. With this trust comes the freedom to embrace the present moment. You realize that the present moment is where all of your power lies. It is the only moment in which you can create. The past is gone, and the future has not yet arrived. The only place where creation is happening is right here, right now. When you act as if you have already won, you are fully present in the moment. You do not look back with regret or look ahead with fear. Instead, you immerse yourself in the present, knowing that it is in this space that everything is being created. As you continue to embody the energy of already having won, you begin to understand the profound connection between your thoughts and your reality. Your thoughts are powerful creators, and when you focus on the feeling of already having what you desire, you begin to draw it into your life. You begin to see that everything you need is already here, just waiting for you to recognize it. This awareness is what allows your desires to come to fruition. You are not searching for success or happiness. You are simply aligning with the energy of already having it. You are letting go of the need to strive and instead learning to relax into the flow of life. When you live with this knowing, you also begin to influence the world around you in powerful ways. Your energy becomes magnetic, drawing people, resources, and opportunities that align with your vision. People are naturally attracted to your confidence and your calm assurance. They can feel the energy of abundance that radiates from you, and they are drawn to be a part of your journey. In this space, collaboration becomes effortless. The right people come into your life at the perfect time, and the right opportunities present themselves with ease. Living as though you've already won requires a shift in perspective. It requires a willingness to embrace the present moment and to trust in the process of life. It means letting go of any doubts or fears about your worth and instead recognizing the infinite potential within you. As you act as though you have already won, you align yourself with the energy of success, and this alignment opens the door to limitless possibility. Every action you take, every thought you think, and every decision you make is a reflection of the belief that you have already won. Your actions are no longer driven by fear or insecurity. Instead, they are fueled by confidence, passion, and purpose. You begin to trust that everything you need to create your dreams is already within you. As you continue to act as though you have already won, you become a magnet for all that you desire. The universe responds to your energy, and everything you've been working towards begins to unfold effortlessly. As you live with the awareness that you have already won, you begin to see the world differently. You understand that the world is not something you need to fight against, but something you are creating with every thought and every action. The world becomes a reflection of your inner state, and as you act as though you've already won, you begin to see how everything is aligning perfectly to support you. The power to create is within you. And as you embrace this truth, the world will begin to reflect your dreams back to you in ways that will surprise and delight you. In conclusion, when you act as if you have already won, you step into your full potential and align yourself with the abundant energy of the universe. This shift in mindset is not just about visualizing success, it's about embodying the certainty and confidence that success is already yours. As you live from this place of knowing, you create the conditions for your dreams to materialize effortlessly. The power to manifest lies within you, and by trusting the process, living in the present moment, and embracing every step of the journey, you unlock limitless possibilities. The world is responding to you, your energy, and your belief in yourself. As you continue to act as though you have already won, the universe will align with your vision, bringing opportunities, resources, and people into your life who will help you bring your dreams to fruition. Remember, the moment you realize you are worthy of everything you desire and start living as though you've already won, your life will begin to reflect that truth. It is in this space of unwavering belief and joyful anticipation that the magic of creation unfolds. You are more powerful than you can imagine, and your dreams are waiting for you to claim them. Start acting as if you have already won, and watch as everything you desire comes to you with ease and grace. Act as if you have already won millions. This isn't just a phrase, a fleeting thought, or wishful thinking. It's the very core of how the universe operates. What you believe, what you deeply feel, is what manifests in your life. It's as simple as that. The mind is a powerful creator, and the way it creates is through the feeling of already having what it desires. Think of the time when you have had a strong, burning desire for something. Maybe you wanted a promotion, a car, or a home. If you truly believed it was already yours, what would you do? How would you walk? How would you carry yourself? Would your thoughts be filled with worry about how to get it, or would they be filled with gratitude for its arrival? When you act as if you already have it, the universe must follow suit. It can't help but give you what you believe you already possess. The idea of acting as if you have already won millions goes beyond just the physical manifestation of wealth. It's a state of mind. It's an embodiment of abundance. When you are fully immersed in the feeling of already having millions, it doesn't matter what the outside world looks like. Your inner world aligns with what you are consciously claiming. Consider for a moment the feeling of relief, peace, and joy that comes from knowing all your needs are already met. No more worrying about bills, no more anxiety over the future. This feeling is not reserved for the future. It's not something you wait for. It's something you create right now. Your emotions are the key. They are the magnetic force that draws in everything you have ever wanted. And when you feel as though you already have everything you desire, you're in the perfect state to receive it. The world, as it appears to you, is only a reflection of your inner world. If you believe that you are always struggling, always searching, always seeking, then that will be the reality you create. However, if you choose to live as though you have already won, as though you are already living in abundance, everything in your world will eventually align with that energy. It's inevitable. The secret is not in waiting for the circumstances to change before you act. The secret is in changing your mindset, your feelings, and your belief system right now. When you can embody the feeling of already having what you desire, you begin to see the results in your life. It's not a future event that's coming your way. It's a present experience that you're calling forth. There is no shortage in the universe. There is only abundance, and the universe reflects back to you what you are internally vibrating. So take a moment each day and feel the joy of already having everything you need. Feel the gratitude for the millions you've already won. Feel the freedom and security that comes with knowing that your success is already yours. Live in that feeling. It's a powerful vibration, one that cannot be denied. You must trust the process. Understand that once you plant that seed in your mind and feel the emotions associated with already having, the universe has no choice but to bring it into your reality. It cannot do otherwise. It is the law of the universe. So, walk through your day as if the millions are already in your bank account. Dress as if you already have the wealth, the power, and the confidence you desire. Speak as if you already know your worth. Your actions should reflect the person you are becoming, not the person you were yesterday. If you walk as if you are already victorious, victory must follow you. This is the power that you hold. This is how you create your world. Your imagination is the tool that shapes your reality, and the emotions you attach to that imagination fuel its manifestation. You are the creator of your life. The universe is simply responding to what you believe and feel. The more you embody the feeling of already having millions, the faster that reality will appear in your physical world. There is no waiting, there is no struggle. The moment you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the belief that you are already victorious, the universe begins to move in your favor. You see, the mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It reacts to the images and feelings that you present to it. This is where the power lies. The reason why people fail to manifest their desires is because they wait for external conditions to change before they act as if they have already won. But the key to unlocking your potential and manifesting your desires is to start acting in alignment with your goal before it even materializes. It's about becoming the person who already has everything, not waiting to become that person when things improve. The moment you decide to adopt this mindset, you are stepping into a new reality. Imagine yourself right now with all the wealth you desire, the luxury you dream of, the freedom you crave. How would you wake up in the morning? How would you approach your day? What would your energy be like? You would walk into your day with the assurance that everything is taken care of. There would be no fear, no anxiety. You would not be second-guessing your decisions, wondering how things are going to work out. You would already know. You would be the person who walks with grace, with confidence, knowing that the universe is already delivering what you have asked for. So take a deep breath and feel that feeling of already having it all. Feel the comfort of financial freedom. Feel the power of knowing that everything you desire is within your grasp, that you can achieve anything because it is already yours in the unseen world. The moment you feel this in your body, you create an energy field that attracts that very thing. You don't have to worry about how it will come, when it will come, or who will help you get there. Just focus on the feeling of already having it. When you act as if you've already won millions, you are stepping into the vibration of success. You are aligning your energy with that of abundance. You are no longer operating from a place of lack or limitation. You are choosing to step beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and into the world of unlimited possibilities. And in that world, you are already a millionaire, a success, a person of power and influence. Your outer world is simply a reflection of what you are embodying within. Think about a time in your life when you felt truly successful. Maybe it was when you achieved something small, or when you first realized that you had a special gift or talent. How did you feel in that moment? Did you feel unstoppable? Did you feel like the world was yours for the taking? That feeling is not reserved for that one moment. That feeling can be yours every single day. You have the ability to recreate that sense of success at any moment. All you have to do is connect to that feeling and hold it with every fiber of your being. Now let's break this down. Acting as if you have already won millions means living in the end result. The key is to feel the emotion of already having it. Don't focus on the lack of what you don't have right now. Focus instead on the abundance that is already here. The moment you start to feel as though your desires are already fulfilled, you activate the law of attraction. The universe begins to work in mysterious ways to bring that reality to life. It's like planting a seed in the fertile ground of your mind, then watering it with your feelings of gratitude, joy, and belief. And soon, that seed will sprout into the reality you have imagined. This isn't just a concept for the wealthy or the lucky. This is a law that works for anyone at any time. It doesn't matter where you are right now, what your current financial situation is, or what challenges you may be facing. The only thing that matters is what you believe is possible for you. When you adopt the mindset that you have already won, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Your potential is limitless, and your current circumstances are only a reflection of past thinking. The moment you begin to shift your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to follow. One of the most powerful things you can do in this process is to silence the voices of doubt. Every time you feel yourself questioning how or when it will happen, remember that you are creating your reality right now.
What if I told you that every prayer you've ever whispered, every desire you've ever held, every dream you've ever dared to dream already exists in its completed form? What if the only thing standing between you and the life you long for is not time, not circumstance, not worthiness, but a single sacred understanding that feeling is the secret? You have been taught to chase, to strive, to work your way toward what you want as if it were a distant shore you must swim to reach. But I tell you now, you are not swimming toward your desires. Your desires are swimming toward you. They are drawn by the magnetic force of your inner state, the vibrational signature you carry in the sanctuary of your being. The world you see is not the cause of your feelings. It is the effect. Every condition, every circumstance, every face that looks back at you is simply the outer garment of an inner state you have worn so consistently that it has become your reality. And here is the mystery they don't want you to grasp. You change the feeling, and you change the world. There is a law older than time, more reliable than gravity, more certain than death. It is the law of assumption, and it operates on one sacred principle: what you assume to be true, what you feel to be real in the secret chambers of your consciousness, must and will manifest in your outer experience. Not because the universe is kind, not because you deserve it, not because you've been good, or worked hard, or suffered enough, but because consciousness is the only reality, and all phenomena are simply consciousness pushed out into visible form. You are not a body housing a soul. You are consciousness wearing the mask of flesh. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the operant power, the first cause, the I am from which all conditions flow. When you truly understand this, when you feel it in your bones, everything changes. The beggar stops begging because he remembers he is the king. The sick stop seeking healing because they realize they are wholeness itself. The lonely stop searching for love because they discover they are love, looking at itself through a million eyes. But here is where most stumble. They think feeling means emotion. They think it means getting excited, pumping themselves up, generating enthusiasm, like some spiritual cheerleader. This is not feeling. This is performance. This is trying. And trying is the confession that you don't already have. The feeling I speak of is deeper than emotion. It is the wordless knowing, the silent certainty, the unshakable assumption that what you desire has already come to pass. It is the feeling of fulfillment before the evidence appears. It is the sense of completion before the first thread of manifestation is woven. When you want money, you must feel wealthy before the bank account changes. When you desire love, you must feel beloved before the lover appears. When you seek health, you must feel vital before the symptoms disappear. This is not delusion. This is creation. You have been feeling your way into your current reality your entire life. Every persistent mood, every repeated inner conversation, every assumption you've held about yourself and your world has been sculpting your experience like water shapes stone. The homeless man feels homeless long before he loses his house. The wealthy feel wealthy long before they see the millions. The loved feel lovable long before they meet their match. Feeling is the womb of creation. Nothing has ever been born into this world that was not first gestated in the feeling nature of consciousness. Here is the reversal that will shatter every limitation you've ever accepted. You do not feel good because good things happen to you. Good things happen to you because you feel good. You do not feel confident because you succeed. You succeed because you feel confident. You do not feel worthy because you receive. You receive because you feel worthy. The outer world is always the echo, never the voice. It is always the shadow, never the substance. It is always the mirror, never the face. And until you understand this, you will remain trapped in the house of mirrors, reacting to reflections, trying to change the image by manipulating the glass. But when you turn away from the mirror and face the light, when you turn inward to the feeling nature of your being, everything begins to shift. Not in time, now. The moment you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, that assumption begins to harden into fact. This is why the mystics spoke of living in the end, not living toward the end, but living from the end, not acting as if your desire might come true someday, but acting as if it has already happened, not hoping it will manifest, but knowing it has already materialized in the only place that matters, consciousness. Each night, as you prepare for sleep, you are given a holy opportunity. In that drowsy state between waking and sleeping, the conscious mind releases its grip and the subconscious becomes impressionable. This is your moment of power. This is your time to plant the seeds of tomorrow's harvest. Do not waste it on worry. Do not squander it on rehashing the day's defeats. Instead, construct a scene that implies the fulfillment of your desire. See it, feel it, live in it. If you desire love, feel the warmth of loving arms around you. If you seek abundance, feel the security of knowing all your needs are met. If you want healing, feel the vitality coursing through your veins. But, and this is crucial, do not construct these scenes as future events. Live in them as present realities. Do not say, I will be loved. Say, I am loved. Do not say, I will have money. Say, I am provided for. Do not say, I will be healed. Say, I am whole. The subconscious mind does not reason. It does not argue. It does not know the difference between what you imagine and what you experience. It simply accepts what you impress upon it and works to make that impression your outer experience. Sleep in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Rest in the assumption of its completion. Let your last conscious thought be the whisper of your fulfilled desire. And watch as the outer world begins to reorganize itself around that inner conviction. Your inner conversations are not idle chatter. They are the most creative thing you do. Every word you speak to yourself in the privacy of your mind is a seed planted in the fertile soil of consciousness. And consciousness, being impersonal, being lawful, grows whatever seeds you plant. If your inner speech is filled with lack, limitation, and complaint, that is what will flower in your outer experience. If your inner conversations assume fulfillment, abundance, and joy, those states will manifest as your living reality. Listen to yourself. What do you say when no one else is listening? What conversations do you have with yourself as you walk through your day? Are you rehearsing victory or defeat? Are you practicing gratitude or grievance? Are you assuming the best or expecting the worst? Change the conversation, and you change the creation. Begin to speak to yourself as if your desires have already been fulfilled. Thank the invisible for what has not yet appeared. Praise the unmanifest for its inevitable arrival. Congratulate yourself on achievements that exist only in assumption. This is not positive thinking. This is not self-hypnosis. This is the recognition that consciousness is the only reality, and that you are consciousness individualized. You are not trying to convince yourself of something false. You are remembering something true, that you are the creator of your own experience. The world will test your assumption. It must, not because it is cruel, but because it is lawful. Your current circumstances are the crystallized form of your past assumptions. They cannot change instantaneously, because they are the accumulated effect of months and years of particular feelings and beliefs. But do not let the lag time fool you. Do not let the persistence of old conditions convince you that the law is not working. The gap between assumption and manifestation is not evidence of failure. It is the gestation period. It is the time required for invisible causes to become visible effects. When the evidence contradicts your assumption, do not abandon your feeling. When the bank account still shows lack while you're assuming abundance, do not return to the feeling of poverty. When the body still shows symptoms while you're assuming health, do not revert to the feeling of sickness. When you're still alone while assuming love, do not go back to feeling unloved. This is the test. This is the initiation. Can you hold the feeling of fulfillment while the outer world still reflects the old? Can you persist in your assumption while the senses scream that you're deluding yourself? Can you remain faithful to the unseen while surrounded by the evidence of its absence? Those who pass this test inherit the earth. Those who fail it remain bound by appearances, forever at the mercy of conditions they themselves have created. The saints were not special because they were good. They were special because they were persistent. They held their assumptions in the face of all contradictory evidence. They felt their connection to the divine while surrounded by those who denied it. They assumed their prayers were answered before they saw any proof. Saint Francis felt wealthy while owning nothing. He felt abundant while embracing poverty. He felt fulfilled while lacking everything the world calls valuable. And because he held that feeling consistently, persistently, faithfully, he became one of the most beloved figures in human history. You are called to the same persistence, not the persistence of effort, but the persistence of assumption, the persistence of feeling, the persistence of knowing. Hold your assumption like a sacred trust. Guard your feeling like a holy flame. Protect your inner conviction like the most precious treasure in existence. Because it is. Your assumption is the seed of every miracle, the root of every blessing, the source of every good thing that will ever come into your life. Feeling is not mysticism. It is science. Quantum physics has confirmed what the mystics always knew. Consciousness is the ground of being. The observer affects the observed. Mind shapes matter. Attention creates reality. Every atom in your body is responding to your inner state right now. Every cell is listening to the conversations you have with yourself. Every organ is attuning itself to the frequency you emit. You are not just creating your external circumstances. You are creating your very body, your health, your energy, your vitality. When you assume sickness, your body obliges. When you assume vitality, every cell begins to vibrate with life. When you assume poverty, your nervous system creates the stress patterns that push abundance away. When you assume wealth, your entire being aligns with the frequency of prosperity. This is not metaphor. This is mechanism. This is not philosophy. This is physics. You are a consciousness operating through a body, and that body is constantly reshaping itself according to your dominant assumptions and feelings. Feel healthy, and health becomes your natural state. Feel wealthy, and wealth becomes your inevitable experience. Feel loved, and love surrounds you like the air you breathe. This knowledge brings with it a tremendous responsibility. If you are the creator of your own experience, then you can no longer blame others for your condition. You can no longer point to external circumstances as the source of your problems. You can no longer play the victim of forces beyond your control. But with that responsibility comes the most incredible freedom. If you created your current reality through your past assumptions and feelings, then you can create a new reality through new assumptions and feelings. You are not trapped. You are not stuck. You are not at the mercy of fate, genetics, economy, or luck. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul, the author of your story. Every chapter you have written, you can rewrite. Every condition you have created, you can recreate. Every limitation you have accepted, you can transcend. The power that created your problems is the same power that can solve them. The consciousness that assumed lack can assume abundance. The mind that felt unworthy can feel deserving. The heart that knew loneliness can know love. Make this your daily practice. Begin each morning by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Before you read the news, before you allow the world to tell you who you are and what you have, spend time in the secret place of your consciousness, feeling as if your deepest desires have already materialized. If you want perfect health, feel the energy and vitality flowing through your body. If you desire loving relationships, feel yourself surrounded by those who cherish you. If you seek financial freedom, feel the security and peace that comes with abundance. Do not do this as a technique to get something. Do it as a recognition of what already is in the realm of consciousness. Do not assume the feeling to manipulate reality. Assume it because you understand that consciousness is reality. And what you assume in consciousness must manifest in experience. Throughout the day, return again and again to this feeling. When doubt arises, feel your way back to fulfillment. When fear knocks at your door, answer with faith. When the outer world presents evidence contrary to your assumption, turn within and reaffirm the truth of your invisible reality. Before sleep, end your day as you began it, in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Let your last waking moments be spent in the state you wish to experience. Sleep in the assumption of answered prayers. Rest in the feeling of accomplished desires. What you are doing is alchemy. You are transmuting the base metal of present circumstances into the gold of desired conditions. You are taking the raw material of consciousness and shaping it into the experiences you wish to have. This is the greatest art, the highest science, the most sacred practice. You are participating in the ongoing creation of reality. You are collaborating with the infinite intelligence that breathes life into all things. You are discovering that you and the creative power of the universe are one. Every assumption you make is a prayer answered. Every feeling you persist in is a law enacted. Every state you embody is a world created. You are not waiting for God to change your circumstances. You are God changing your circumstances. You are not hoping the universe will grant your wishes. You are the universe granting your wishes. And here is the promise. Persist in any assumption, and it must manifest in your experience. Hold any feeling consistently, and it will crystallize as your reality. Assume any state persistently, and you will find yourself living in that state. But here is the warning. This law works whether you understand it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you use it consciously or unconsciously. You are always assuming. You are always feeling. You are always creating. The question is not whether you will manifest. The question is what you will manifest. If you assume lack, you will experience poverty. If you assume unworthiness, you will be treated as unworthy. If you assume sickness, your body will comply. If you assume limitation, you will find yourself limited at every turn. But if you assume abundance, wealth will flow to you. If you assume worthiness, life will treat you as the royalty you are. If you assume perfect health, vitality will be your natural state. If you assume infinite possibility, limitations will dissolve before you like morning mist, before the rising sun. Right now in this moment, you stand at the crossroads of all possibility. Behind you lies the old way of living, reactive, hopeful, dependent on external conditions for your inner state. Ahead of you lies the new way, creative, certain, generating your outer conditions from your inner state. You can continue to live as if you are at the mercy of circumstances, waiting for the world to change so you can feel better. Or you can begin to live as if you are the source of circumstances, feeling better so the world will change. You can keep trying to manifest through effort, struggle, and force. Or you can begin to manifest through assumption, feeling, and faith. You can remain a beggar at the gates of your own kingdom, or you can walk through those gates and claim the throne that has always been yours. The choice is yours. It has always been yours. It will always be yours. If you choose the path of assumption, if you dare to make feeling your secret, then everything begins now. Not tomorrow. Not when conditions improve. Not when you feel more worthy. Now. Assume now that your deepest desire has already been fulfilled. Feel now as if your greatest dream has already come true. Live now as if your most cherished hope has already materialized. Do not wait for evidence. Be the evidence. Do not look for signs. Be the sign. Do not hope for proof. Be the proof. You are not preparing for manifestation. You are manifesting. You are not getting ready to create. You are creating. You are not moving toward your desires. Your desires are moving through you. Feel it, know it, live it, and watch in wonder as the world reorganizes itself around the truth you have dared to assume. Feeling is the secret. It always has been. It always will be. And now that you know, You can never unknow. Now that you understand, you can never go back to unconscious creation. You are awakening to your power. You are remembering your divinity. You are discovering that you are not a victim of reality. You are the creator of reality, and that changes everything. The feeling is the secret, and the secret is now yours.